Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Madness to the Method. Pardon the music, I'm just trying to add a little bit of class here. This cruddy old banger of a lens in front of you is the Nikkor 300mm f4.5, which has been taking up space in my camera bag since about 2017. And I bought it for the princely sum of $45 from the now defunct European Camera Supplies in Des Moines. That's right, only $45 dues, mate! Yeah, I know the tag says 50, but I paid 45. You let me have it for 45. Now the Nikkor H was introduced in 1969, and this was when Nikon introduced the 6-element H formula, which corrected a lot of the defects from the old 5-element P formula. And just look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. Well, this one's a bit cruddy, but maybe I should have blown the dust off it, but too late now. We're filming. There we go. This is the second version, introduced in about 1974. It has the all black barrel, it's got the rubber focusing ring, it's got the rotatable tripod collar. The early one had a fixed collar that had two positions on it. Not that matters, and this one has been AI converted, so it's easy to use on modern lenses. Now Nikon made about 80,000 of the pre-AI version and about 240,000 all up of this, all the versions of this lens right up to the AIS version with this optical formula. Now understand this, I'm not a professional photographer, I don't earn my living from it, at least not the main one. I do sideline as a wedding photographer sometimes, at least before COVID hit, but what I love to do is make good images. I like to take good pictures of what I see. I like to make photography as an art form. Basically I shoot for my own amusement. And I don't want to be spending like many thousands of dollars on expensive optics. Well, I suppose if I had it I would, but I generally don't. But on the other hand, look at this. $45, you can't really go wrong. I mean, it's got a bloom of fungus in one of the rear elements, but I let it sit under a 100-watt bulb for a few days and that pretty much killed it dead. I mean, when I went to buy this lens, actually I was looking for the 300mm 2.8, and the version that they had there in the shop was absolutely minty and beautiful, and they wanted $1,000 for it, but somebody else was looking at it and they decided to buy it before I could get to it, so boo-hoo, too bad. But fortunately for me, I found another 300mm 2.8, which actually turned out to be somewhat cheaper. And both of these lenses together were less than that one. But we're not talking about the 300 2.8 at the moment, we're talking about the f4.5. And I will just leave that like so. As you can see, we have this lovely extendable metal hood. It's all metal, it's all 1970s. Don't make them like they used to. Well, if they do, we couldn't afford them, could we? Like I said, 6 elements in 5 groups. Nikon's integrated multi-coating, multi-coating, whatever. It's a traditional, no ED elements, none of that. That would come later. Optically, it performs very well. There's no distortion, no spherical aberration. It does fringe a little bit wide open, but you stop it down to about f8 and it will go away. It could be a bit hazy, well, not hazy, it could be a little bit if you don't watch your shutter speed. Trouble with using long lenses like this is that you have a tendency to shake if you don't watch your shutter speed. That's why these newer lenses have all this vibration reduction stuff. But at the budget that we have to operate at, that's generally not available to us. But we won't worry about that at the moment. I mean, this has other attributes which make it valuable. There's superb contrast, color saturation is wonderful, micro contrast, oh my god, it's just wonderful. It doesn't flare terribly well, there's no distortion, it does vignette a bit wide open, stop it down again. I'm not going to talk about bokeh, but it is pretty nice. I'm not really a bokeh fan, but I know a lot of you are, so, but it's really creamy and nice. From my limited experience with this lens, it does perform very well for the money. you can get a really good clean example of this for about $300. Or if you want the cruddy one, you can have it for 45 bucks. The focusing is heavy and stiff. Well, it's kind of heavy and stiff. It's not as light and easy as the as light and nimble as the 2.8 one, and it only focuses to about 4 meters, which is there. We have the apertures here, 4.5 all the way to f22. If you can see that, I don't know. There we go. There we go. It's down, open, close. We have 6 aperture blades. Later versions will have 7, and the AIS version has 7. All the rest of them have 6. And there we have it. The Nikkor 300mm f4.5. This one was made in 1976. We know because it says 76 SMH. Sydney Morning Herald 76. This is an old press lens and it has been absolutely beat to shit. But well, optics don't wear out, do they? Even if it is mechanically worn, it still takes wonderful pictures. It's still an excellent performer on even any DSLR you care to put it on. I usually shoot it on a D700 or D800. You can have your, it performs a lot better than your kit lenses, which only usually go up to about 5.6 and is fairly soft wide open. But if you want a really good lens, there it is. And that is my review of the 300mm 4.5. Madness to the Method, signing off. Please like, share and subscribe and so on and so forth. Get in the comments, tell me I'm great, tell me I'm wonderful, tell me I suck, tell me to fuck off and die. Whatever you like. Have a great day.